Alright, so Ballerina, the latest movie in the John Wick franchise, from the creators of John Wick, a John Wick story, whatever you want to call it. This film was fucking epic. I was extremely worried when this film was first announced, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly thought they were just gonna make John Wick the weak one, and Ana de Armas' character, you know, the new John Wick, and they were just gonna shit on his legacy. No. This film was damn near perfect. So first things first, Ana de Armas can really do action movies. She was absolutely perfect for this role. And you can tell she actually put the work in. I've seen like a behind the scenes clip of her and Keanu Reeves actually doing some jiu-jitsu and throwing each other around and training for these action sequences. And you can definitely tell it translates to the big screen. She did an amazing job. And my big fear, along with everybody else's, whether they want to admit it or not, was that this was just going to be a girl boss movie. Where there's going to be fucking 7-foot dudes coming at her and she's going to take them on in hand-to-hand combat and win every single time. But that is not the case here. They go about this movie in the smartest way possible. So when she's training at that fucking ballerina school or whatever it's called where John Wick came from, she's getting destroyed by these huge dudes in combat, and she keeps saying like, they're too strong, I don't know how to beat them. And her trainer basically says, go low, do whatever you have to do, use your surroundings. It's not a fair fight, so don't fight fair. So throughout the movie, she's in hand-to-hand combat and she's getting ragdolled for most of the time, like absolutely destroyed, until she goes low, until she finds a gun, until she gets a samurai sword, a flamethrower, and she just starts fucking destroying people, John Wick style. And yes, a lot of people are going to complain that, yeah, she's taking all these punches, but she keeps getting up. You can sort of overlook that, because if you think about it, she's been at this, like, death school for all her life. She's been training and getting destroyed and getting fucking punched in the face every day of her life in the lead up to this. So in saying that, some of the action scenes did have the problems that a normal action film would. Some of the John Wick films have. There's like this epic sequence with flamethrowers. She's got one, this other dude's got one. They're going at it. And this dude with the flamethrower is hiding behind a car for cover while Ana de Armas is firing her flamethrower at him. And then she starts getting shot from behind. And this 30-second sequence where she's taking on these other dudes goes on while he's just sitting there. And he doesn't fire. And then he magically comes out when they're finished engaging in that other fight. It's a small nitpick. It happens in every action movie. That happened a few times in this film, which sort of took me out of the sequence. And then you get the typical, you know, she's taking on 4 or 5 people. They all have guns, but they don't shoot. And she magically catches them just in time before they shoot. And they're all standing around waiting for their turn. That happens in the John Wick movies too, so I can't really complain about that too much. But the action sequences were all amazing. As I said, the hand-to-hand combat looked great. She really gets creative in this film with guns, fucking grenades, claymores, samurai swords, and it was so much fun. And this film here, compared to the others, is gory as fuck. Like, there's some grenade kills in this, and I didn't expect them to be this graphic, but it was nuts. I want to be as spoiler-free as possible. John Wick is in this film, it's in the trailer, and he's in this film for a lot longer than you think, and I was pleasantly surprised. And we do get some John Wickness in this movie. He's in it for about 10-15 minutes, and it's epic. And they do have an encounter in this, and the encounter goes the exact way you think it would go. And again, they do this movie, they do John Wick justice, let's just say. They do John Wick justice while introducing you to Ana de Armas' character and making you like her. I'm trying to word this in a better way. She is the female version of John Wick, but John Wick is John Wick. He is the almighty, if that makes sense, in this universe. So as I said, all the acting was great, especially Ana de Armas. She was absolutely amazing in this role. All the fights were great. It all looked really good. There was a few terrible uses of CGI, and I mean terrible. There's like this one scene where this car does a mini burnout around a roundabout. It's super small, but it's full CGI. I'm like, did they not have the budget just to burn out? For a car to do a little burnout? Get fucking Tom Cruise to drive the car, he'll do it. it just looked shocking. The car looked like plasticine. It was really bad. And there's a few times in this film where that happens. But other than that, there's some really creative action sequences. Andy Armas was great. Performances were great. It was such a fun movie. It was action from beginning to end. There's like maybe 1 or 2 slow points, but they're only 5-10 minutes. And then you're just thrown straight back into the action. And it was fantastic. So I'm going to give this film an 8.5 out of 10. So if you've seen the film, let me know what you think. And thanks always for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.